Welcome back. The school year is, of course, winding down, and it's time to think about teacher appreciation gifts. So go DIY this year, and here to help us with ideas for teachers of all grade levels is Amy Latta. She has some simple and inexpensive gift ideas. It is good to see you. Welcome.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Yes, of course. So what do we got here today? You have a couple of things you're going to talk about, right? So the first idea is a personalized chalkboard sign. So talk about that.
Absolutely. So these are one of our favorite things to do for my boys' teachers every year. We've been doing it since they were in elementary school. And as they go through the system, it's funny, like people will get excited when they see that my boys are in their class because they're like, oh, it means I get a sign.
That's funny.
A lot of the teachers, they need to label their classroom. They want it to be, this is where I am. And so we make it with the teacher's name, and then we decorate it based on what subject they teach or anything we know that they love. So if they're a super sports fan, or like the one that I'm going to be working on here this morning, Mrs. Azad is one of the teachers that my son Nathan had. She's an English teacher and the dance teacher, and she also choreographs the school musicals. So we're going to put some music notes on here as well, because that's something that's meaningful to her. But what I love about this is it's really inexpensive. These chalkboard signs are about $2 a piece at Walmart, right?
That's nothing.
And we were just talking during the break about how when your kids get to be middle and high school age, they have more and more teachers, so it really adds up if you're spending a lot on each gift. But this is $2 and a white paint pen, and that's literally all that you need.
Wow.
You just write the name any way you like, decorate it with, for the math teacher, I put digits of pi or science symbols. For the Spanish teacher, a sombrero and an hola bubble. So you can do anything you think that teacher would enjoy.
Yes, and give the kids an opportunity to work on their art skills too with the little drawings.
Exactly.
So next we have a smart cookie gift. What's all that about?
Well, everybody loves to eat. We all love cookies. And so no matter what your teacher teaches, this is a fun and easy little gift you can make. We just take a pot holder, and I like the kind that have the pockets so you can slide a thing of cookie mix down inside. These are getting harder to find though, so if you can't find one, you can use a regular plain pot holder and tie it together with a ribbon. But I like to add a little whisk or a spatula, and then I love my Cricut. We've talked about that before, how I can cut all kinds of iron-on things. So I cut iron-on vinyl to say I teach the smartest cookies, or there's one over there, a smart cookie with a little cookie wearing a graduation cap. You can make it say anything you like though, totally personalize it. If you don't have a Cricut and you don't want to do the iron-on vinyl, you can make a little tag. You can handwrite it or type something and print it out and just tie a little tag on here that says, thanks for making me a smart cookie this year.
That's awesome, and I love it. It's a cute idea because you have everything in one little place.
Exactly.
That's awesome. All right, so third, we have a framed gift. What's involved with that?
Yes, this one might be my absolute favorite because it's really inexpensive again, but it's so meaningful and personal. So for this, what you're going to do is you're going to ask your child to think of 5 things that they love about their teacher. And write it down, jot it down, and then turn it into a little piece of art. So they can handwrite it, and if it's in the child's handwriting, all the better. If they're really small, you can do it for them, of course. You could also, if you don't love your handwriting, you could type it up. But just having those 5 things that you appreciate or enjoy about that teacher, along with their name, and then just pop it in a 5x7 frame or whatever size.
Very cheap to find at any store.
Exactly. Again, we're talking $2 to $5 here for a gift that teacher is going to treasure forever. They can put it on their desk, and then they're having a bad day, and it's like, oh, here's a reminder. Here's some affirmation of things that I'm doing right.
And they will never forget that.
Exactly.
Very well said. All right, so how about a website reminder for all of our viewers?
Of course. You can see these ideas and so many more on my website at amylattacreations.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. It was great to see you, and stay with us. We'll have more Good Day PA coming up after this.